What's up guys, Sasuke from Brick Luffy Smiles. Now this update is for pretty much me and Drottnar have been playing some PlanetSides2 on PC, and I gotta tell ya, it's a really long download. It's actually worth downloading because I waited pretty much half a day just to wait until it was finished downloading. Or pretty much half day until it was nighttime, and it was finished until I think it was like 12:30 in the morning. So it's pretty much worth the download. It's like the amount of size is probably about it's about 8,000 meg, I think it is. So I'm not sure if it's 2 gig or something. I don't even know how much it is, but there is a update which is 23,000 kilobytes or something. I don't know, megabytes. I can't really remember, but I'll post up pictures of it on here through Deviant, or not really DeviantArt, but I'll post pictures up later on my. If you want to see it, just view it on my I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's really fun. It's really fucked. But yeah, it's really bad. But yeah, like if you have Facebook, I can show you the pictures. I've got a part where it's actually nearly done, and I got the update page as well. But yeah, my Facebook's on one of the recordings. You can probably see it down below where I linked it today. But it's really like it's worth the wait. I'll tell you a bit about the game. PlanetSides2 is an online FPS first-person shooter, and it's a bit like Halo in a way, but the only difference is it's got more players. So you'll encounter about over 1,000 players on the one server. I play on the AU server, which is the Australian server, and I play as I forgot what the side is called, but their color of armor is yellow and blue. I pretty much joined Drottnar's team, and we had a go, and I had a go at the infiltrator, the engineer class, the heavy gunner, I think it was heavy assaults, light assaults, and combat medic. I seem to like the combat medic a lot. I put a ACOG sight on I think it's called a FAMAS, and I had a go at the infiltrator. I had some good moments with the sniper rifle, getting headshots a lot. So it's a really good game. The map is set out of like honeycomb shaped pieces of your land territory. Like at the moment, when me and John were playing, we had probably about, I don't know, a quarter of the map out of. There's 3 different factions, but our faction didn't really have the whole lot of area. I did go on a server, I think it was Friday, and had a go at it, or Saturday, I think it was Saturday morning, and I was going at it. And there's a lot of guys directing people, telling them to go into another direction when it's under fire, and it's about territory and teamwork, and basically the game is pretty much to do with teamwork and like helping out your friends, and there is the occasional friendly fire, which I'm not really liking at the moment, because if you shoot your ally too much when he's in the way of you, your weapons do get locked. And Drottnar told me that when I was playing the game, and I think I did that once when I was snipering and the guy wouldn't walk out of the way, and I headshotted him, and I headshot my own ally, and then Drottnar headshot me at one stage, and I don't know what happened after that, but we did do a recording of a 20-minute to 30-minute recording of me sniping and me and Drottnar helping each other out. I think it was on the first map. I'm gonna upload it probably Thursday or Monday tomorrow. It shows us going forward on a map, but suddenly getting pushed back by the enemy somehow. Like I think they had too much tanks or too much aircraft. The recording was like I was viewing it like 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, it was showing that we didn't have combat medics on the actual field. We had less combat medics, probably just about 2 or 3 on the field, and I reckon the red side kind of overpowered us because they had more medics, they had more firepower, and all we had was probably engineers on the field and probably some heavy assaults. Not much sniper wise, I don't think, but I could be wrong. When you said, I'm pretty sure we had more, less snipers, less combat medics, which I think we should have had more combat medics on the field than we should have had. Like, we had probably in some recordings we had a day where we actually went onto a different server or a different map, and there was less people and it got so boring that I stopped recording. So there was different maps, but we went to Indar at one stage, which was packed, and like, the very first map is Indar, and then there was Asmir and something else, but yeah, like we stayed on Indar for a while, and the recording I'm uploading now at the moment is the flying fail. Now at the moment I was watching it 5-10 minutes ago, and it shows a probably a 5 minute video or about a minute or 2 minute video of me flying a galaxy in the sky, and I totally fail at doing that because I have to have so much practice doing that. I also learned when you're flying a galaxy you can press T, and that puts you to about, I think, first bird's eye, or it's more of a, I don't know if it's called third person view or first person view, but it shows you the whole galaxy of what you're flying, and it gives you a better chance of actually driving it better than you would in as in Halo mode, where you just see yourself in the actual jet itself flying or something. I don't know what you call it, but I think you know what I mean anyway. But yeah, we crash our galaxies. Both of us take on galaxies, and we somehow tip them over. Like, Drottnar hit the post with his galaxy at one stage, and his was turned over. He told me to turn it over with my galaxy, and I somehow flip it over to where his is turned over and mine's on the other side. And then apparently, and at that point, he got a helicopter at one stage and rammed it, kamikazed it into the galaxy, trying to tip it over, but then he adds it to the pile, and then for about a minute or so the galaxy just pretty much goes back to the machine, and then that's pretty much how it ends. But anyway, you'll see it anyway in a couple of minutes because I'm publishing that video in 5 minutes or so. It's in full HD 720p, so that'll be interesting if you want to comment in that. um you might be wondering why we were doing that. First of all, we were trying to get to our destination, but then I think Drottnar lost control of his vehicle, and it was a good as recording. Like, it was a fun time doing that. Like, for a recording, I think that would be probably the second or third recording that was the funniest out of all of them. So we just started playing PlanetSides2. We haven't really done anything with it. So we played it yesterday night, and like, it was the very first time I was playing it, so I didn't get much kills on the first go. I probably got like 1 or 2 kills, and then they overrun us. So yeah, when you do see the video when they overrun us, you won't believe the amount of explosions they had on one field. Like, literally, there was a split in the road where they had tanks and everything, and we had like probably 5 guys on the front line, and the rest were retreating. So yeah, like, me and Drottnar started retreating, and we couldn't hold that position as much. Like, that battle went on for about 30 minutes, and like, for the 20 minutes or so we hold them back, and then the 10 minutes later we just get overrun by tanks and maxes and other stuff that come out of God knows where. But they kind of like overlap us from different angles, and I'm like, whoa, gotta retreat to a different base, and we kind of lose position a lot because a lot of the guys just want to, go the separate way. But there is a map where we're out in the desert, more towards Indar, but more into the desert part, and we have maxes and everything, and we try to push them back, and we do at one stage, but apparently somehow we lose that kind of thing, that strategy, and somehow get pushed back, and I don't believe it because I got footage of it actually doing that. And they had so much. They had like a vehicle with a checkpoint, and it somehow got exploded. We got sniped by the canyons up top, and like, I holded that position for about 10-15 minutes, and then they won. They went on the assault, and apparently the red team kind of like overpowered us somehow, and you could see a whole scale of armies just coming out of nowhere, and me and Drottnar and probably 5 guys up in that big tower are like holding that one position, and in the end we don't hold it. We fail to hold it, and we die, and then eventually look for another sport to regroup. So it's really hardcore PlanetSides2. So I advise you to play do the tutorial first, because I didn't really do it, and it was a really stupid idea. And I reckon you should, if you're a beginner, to take the tutorial. And yeah. So thank you for listening for my ranting and update. Me and Drottnar will be playing PlanetSides2 on Monday or Thursday this week coming, and yeah, hopefully if anyone wants to team up or party up, that'll be great, because if you do party up with us, my actual username for the actual PlanetSides2 is Sasuke889 WYNFM1, and Drottnar's is, you'll see in the video as well, anyway, his user. And also, if you do join our party, you will be recorded. We'll probably be using Skype if anyone wants to go on Skype and help us out and everything. So that'll be good. That'll be great if people want to join our platoon or squad. Because I don't like joining other people's squads because it gets so boring and they tell you where to go. Sometimes I don't really follow where they're going anyway, so I go on my own little detour and they get pissed. They start swearing and saying, "What are you doing?" But yeah, but yeah, you get people talking about their lives on PlanetSides2, which I've encountered, and the guy says, "Shut up." But yeah, anyway, guys, I'll see you later, and I'll be uploading some more PlanetSides2 online videos soon. So I'll see you guys later.